Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. What's that? You want to learn something more? Well, I mean, we did go through all the S controls from pretty much A all the way down to W. You want more you still want to learn? Well, I guess there is something beyond W. Something that's forbidden. What if I told you there was an S control that's not documented? An S control that controls the zoom, that lets you see more or see less. Well, I have something just that. Back in 2013, a Japanese creator named Tene, documented this. He mentioned that he found the code called zoom for Mugen, which would let it zoom in on the sprites. Not the life bars and portraits, but the sprites. This only works on 1.1. Skip ahead a bit, and Just No Point and the guys at Mugen Guild documented it a little bit more properly. According to them, it zooms everything except the screen pack related items like life bars and portraits. So when you zoom in, the life bars will stay the same, but the character sprites and stage will get bigger or smaller. And there's two optional parameters: position, which is where the zoom in is going to be positioning to, like the focal point, and then lag, which is unknown, and all it does is break the controller right now. And a major disclaimer: use this S control at your own risk. So what we are going to do today is showcase how to use zoom, the forbidden one. Alright, so let's go with the standing strong kick, right? Zoom doesn't exist here. We have to actually type it in ourselves. So let's go with our state number. Type equals zoom. Trigger 1 equals, let's go with move hit, right? So when I make contact, move hit, it's gonna zoom in. Then let's see, what else did it say? It says scale and position. So the scale is going to be, let's go with 1.5 and 1.5. Okay, so my idiotness, I put two values for scale, thinking it's an X and Y thing. It's not an X and Y thing. It's just a one scale value. So that's how it's supposed to be. So now when I do a standing strong kick, it zooms in. And it's zooming in only for the moment that my move hit is active. Once the hit shake is over, it goes back to normal. Interesting thing to note though, even though it's set to zoom into my position, actually this is relative to the position of the center of the screen, so it's kind of always hard to get the right position for this unless you're in the center, because if you're off to the side doing a combo, it'll zoom in but you'll be cut off. You can also use a less than 1, so if I do 0.5 it'll scale me down. Or just not at all. It just won't scale at all. How about that? Yeah, there isn't much to this code. It works a little bit. What would be a good reason to use it? You can use it in a combo for like a powerful hit, but I would use something like 1.1, 1.25 or something, just so it looks a little more impactful. It could be jarring though, visually. Yeah, it could be a little jarring, but your trigger would basically tell it how much to zoom in and out. That's it for like telling you how it works. I'm gonna try something a little crazy, see if it does anything. I don't know if this is going to work or do anything at all. Let's see. Yeah, it actually zooms in. That's funny. That's very funny. I don't even need to hit him. Let's see. It should just zoom in. Yeah. Let me add another 0 so the zoom is not as intense. It's still pretty intense. Let's add another 0. 2 more zeros. I guess it only zooms at one speed. Yeah. Let's try negative value. It might not work with negative value. No, it's so negative it went positive, I think. I was just testing out something. Anyways, that is the official final S controller. Thank you all for joining me in this series of videos. It's been a trip. I've actually learned a few things and I've gotten confused about some other things, but in the end, I hope all of these videos help everyone become a better creator, and I hope it helps you understand the coding a bit more, because Mugen is, in the long run, a nice little introduction into coding. It's a pseudo library of codes, but it is a nice way to get into coding. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned.
When the cherry blossom starts to bloom.